forgot to loop it.
Let's rock. Let's rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday night. Holy shit, we've made it through another week. Welcome everybody into Feral Friday. Thank you so much. It's not only Friday, it's Friday the 13th. So you know what I had to do tonight? I had to watch a Jason movie, a Friday the 13th film, and I've picked a good one. I've picked a kind of silly-ish one. It's violent, yes, but it's also kind of goofy. It's called Jason Takes Manhattan. And yeah, Jason gets on a cruise ship and makes his way to Manhattan, to New York, and wreaks havoc. And it is quite interesting. But yeah, I've got Mo in the deep end hanging out with me here. I'm about to get Mo in here. Everyone, thank you all for coming in. If you could hit the like, that would help me out. If you could share it on socials, that'd help me out as well. And any Discords you may be in. And then I'm going to get a kick link for you as well. But yeah, without further ado, let me get Mo in here. What's up, Mo?
Howdy. I have never watched an actual Jason movie.
You told me that. I thought that was crazy.
You know, I live in Indiana. I go to my local Walmart. That's about as scary as I get.
You know what? That is a Jason movie. That is a that is a Friday the 13th film in itself. When you told me that, I was actually surprised, though. At least in passing, at some point on cable or something.
You know, my brother was more into the horror. I was just kind of, eh. But then I like all the Saw movies. So,
oh, that's crazy. The first Saw movie, dude, I saw that in theaters.
I know, but I kind of watch it like,
dude, Saw's fucked up. Like, Saw's way more fucked up than any Jason movie, actually. Like, way more fucked up.
The one movie I can't watch is Hostel. I'm like,
dude,
what is wrong with the people?
Hostel's
also,
bad.
It makes me never want to stay in not a Motel 6 ever in my life.
I've seen Hostel in theaters. That's a pretty brutal one. But dude,
holy
the Saw
God,
movie?
Who would see that in theaters?
Yeah, it was definitely a fucky one. But dude, I saw one in theaters as well, and Saw 1, the ending is one of my favorite endings of all time. Coming in the first time I watched it, did not see that coming.
No, I will say towards the end of the Saw movies, it gets a little stupid. Like Chris Rock.
See, I didn't watch that one. Yeah, I haven't went deep. I probably only watched like 2 or 3.
Well, Chris Rock did the same thing he did for this series as he did for Lethal Weapon. He made Danny Glover want to kill himself.
Okay. Okay. And I thought that was weird. I was like, Chris Rock has attached himself to a Saw film? That's very strange. And also, I'm a huge Danny Glover fan. Danny Glover's, dude. One of the best sequels of all time is because of Danny Glover. Predator 2 with fucking Danny Glover is so good, dude. One of the greatest lines ever, and I'm going to butcher it, was when he was fighting the Predator, and he's like on that, like, I don't remember exactly how it happens. It's near the end of the film, and they're fighting like on the side of a building, and dude, he looks up to this thing, and I can't even get the line. I'm going to butcher it, but he calls. You know how the Predator's face and mouth looks. You probably know what I'm saying. It looks like you got a giant fucking pussy on your face.
I am shocked he stayed hydrated. That man is one sweaty man.
Yes.
And he was born too old and ready to retire. He's too old for this shit. Like he was 33 and too old for this shit. And I kind of like that about Danny Glover.
I might watch that new one just because that's interesting. And I don't hate Chris Rock by any means. I think he's a funny dude, but I thought that was so odd.
It was, and then look again. It's a Saw movie.
Yeah, and there's 6 or 7 or 8 of them. They went deep.
Yeah, I know. Well, or wait, it's Saw or Resident Evil that I've seen the entire trilogy or the entire 84 movies, even though they're bad.
Resident Evil. I don't know how many they have. I think they have a few too. Let's see.
I think like 17.
Oh wow, yeah, I've already seen part 9. Holy shit, yeah. 2002, 2004, 2007, 2010, 2012, 2016, and 2021. They have a few. Yeah, holy shit. I've not seen literally any of those. I've not watched any of those. But I have played the games, which is odd.
Yeah, there's not as much rock punching, I will tell you.
But Mo, man, I'm glad that you came in here tonight. We're going to be having some fun. Everybody in the chat, again, you know what the drill is here on Feral Friday. We're going to be heading over to kick.com/publiclybuzzed. I'm going to get you the link in here real quick again. So you can come over and hang out with us if you do desire to do so. It is the uncut version. I just bought it on Prime. If you have not seen Friday the 13th, Part 8, again, it's interesting. I'm just going to read a little briefing here. New York City has the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty, and now an undead killing machine with a hockey mask and a machete. Jason hitches a ride on a boat filled with graduating high schoolers and winds up turning the streets of Manhattan red. There's one scene in this movie is my favorite. One of like top tier. Like I would have to rank it so high. Anybody that's seen this film, I'm not going to just give it all away, but there's a boxing scene with a boxer that is hilarious. Hilarious. So, I think this is one of the first ones where they kind of like. I think it's serious. It's not a comedy by any means, but still, there's enough goofiness in it that makes you go like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Was there a Jason where he was in space with Busta Rhymes?
In 10, yes. No, I don't remember Busta Rhymes exactly. No, Busta Rhymes was in Michael Myers. He was in like.
Oh, I get Michael Myers and Jason mixed up.
Now the Michael Myers movie that Busta Rhymes appears in, I actually really like that one. It's a unique twist. We were just talking about fucking Fish Tank. It's a house where they have it with cameras, and it's a reality show vibe, and it's the old Michael Myers house that they're in. And Michael Myers comes back and starts killing these kids alive on the internet. Like, it's fucking
I remember that, but Busta doesn't die because, well, you can't kill Busta Rhymes.
No, that's true. Yeah. And I'm a huge Busta Rhymes fan and can name you no songs. But if Busta Rhymes comes on,
I know about as many Busta Rhymes songs as I know Flava Flav songs. And
I dig Flavor Flav also. Yeah. Like, I don't know their catalogs, but I dig the people.
Him and Brigitte Nielsen made me want to plug out my eyeballs.
What was that show they were on? That reality show? The VH1 show. What was it called?
Oh gosh, yeah. What was it?
They had all those celebrities. That's when they hooked up, and then they got their own spinoff.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
The Flavor of Love.
The Flavor of Love. I think that was it.
Maybe.
Well, okay, no. I think the Flavor of Love was after because he kind of blew up after that. It's like they were all celebrities in this house, and they started hooking up.
What was I thinking? It.
Hold on, I need to figure this out now. Hold on. Flavor Flav and Brigitte Nielsen.
And he's so tiny, and she's so huge.
Oh wait, that's the spinoff. Hold on.
Was it Celebrity Fit Camp?
Surreal Life?
Maybe that was it.
Flavor Flav and Brigitte Nielsen met on the reality show The Surreal Life. The relationship continued on the spinoff Strange Love. So yeah, The Surreal Life had a bunch of random ass B-level, D-level celebrities that used to do.
I remember that because isn't that also where that one guy from the Brady Bunch and Adrian Curry met too?
Okay, maybe. I do kind of remember that as well. And then the VH1 was going kind of crazy there for a minute. Do you remember the one where they were putting the celebrities that had like drug problems in a house together? And the like one of the I think the oldest daughter from the Cosby Show was on there, and her addiction was weed. Like everyone else has like heroin, pills. Like they're having like withdrawals in their bedrooms, and like they can't even function. And this chick's just out and about. She's like, yeah, I like weed. I gotta stop smoking so much weed. And they're like, oh my god, they're shriveled up in a corner. Like, It's ridiculous. It's like I think it's like the before 2010, before weed was just normal.
Yeah.
Like
She
she's
should have just
addicted to
held on.
marijuana.
See,
She smokes
never.
10 blunts a day.
Oh my God. So I didn't realize this, and I have to see if we have it in my town or my city. They have boo.
Whoa, that's 100. Oh, I thought the 100 milligrams. It's like, damn, you're going deep. Fuck, Mo.
No,
Okay,
no.
I've never had one of those.
I didn't. So I was down in Tennessee for Dollywood, and people were going to be drinking, and I realized that I don't drink. So I'm at the liquor store, like, do they have the 99-cent thing so I can just, put some Diet Sprite in there, call it a day? And I was going, da, 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 excuse you, where have you been all my life?
Dude, I would grab that guy right there. Yeah.
Oh, I got a box full. Mr. Mo was,
Nice.
because it's the only thing that helps with my pain that isn't, making me crazy. So Mr. Mo was like, did you get enough of those to last you for 6 months? And I was like, well, I didn't know how many I would need for 6 months, but
Dude.
it's, they're close. And I think they do have these in liquor stores here now. It's
Okay,
just,
Indiana. So yeah. And the stupid thing about West Virginia is we have medical, but we don't have edibles for medical. That's the only thing that we don't have is because they did the whole thing where like they feel like what's stupid is it's not in stores. You have to go to a specific place with a card, and they still use the bullshit excuse of it's directed towards children. Nobody under 18 is allowed in the facility that it would be sold in.
yeah,
But they
just
still use
like,
this.
okay,
It's
um,
I guess after you get
now,
it looks too child friendly, but it's
also,
so,
no one is giving their edibles out on
dude, the
Halloween. That
last,
shit is
bro,
expensive.
yes, man. Like nobody, and you have kids. There's no way you're going to be like, yeah, let me just leave this soda, like, whatever that is, like this
Yeah,
drink laying
no,
around for the, no, dude, like,
no.
that's shit's expensive. Like,
But every year, right by Halloween, now some people might be giving out edible. They look like real candy. I'm like, ain't nobody giving out their
yeah,
edibles to kids. We're gonna give
no,
the kids the Skittles and leave the Scuttles for us. Thank you, and you're welcome.
100% man. Um, yeah, dude. Yeah, people get too crazy. Yeah, West Virginia still sucks on that side of it, but yeah, man, I would like to try those out. I did not even know those existed. That's sweet, and you can just buy them
I
in a fucking
was,
liquor store.
I know I'm not in liquor stores enough, I guess is the moral of this story.
Ladies and gentlemen, right here, boom, kick.com/publiclybuzz. That's where we're going right now. We're about to head over there right now. Literally, I'm about to close this off. I just do this YouTube thing just for a second on Friday nights, try to gather a few people up that may not know. It works. We're at 378 followers on Kick. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it's so hard to get people to a different platform. It's crazy. I'm very proud of that
I
number.
know.
Come over, hang out, and the only thing cool on Kick is I'm about to show Jason a full Jason movie. I can't do that here on YouTube. They would literally come and arrest me. I'd be in cuffs. I'd be in prison. Kick, we can get away with it. We can get away with it. Everything's gonna be fine. And also, if you've never watched a movie with me here, we bullshit a lot. There may be a lot of pausing and a lot of jokes told. Have some fun in the chat. Again, everyone that's come through here tonight, I really fucking appreciate it. We do have a wheel wide open. I just did a wheel, last night. Yeah, last night. And I've got some cool stuff. I've got some fucking coasters. Boom.
Coasters?
I've still got the Murder Church magnets for your fridge. And then I've got these stupid, awesome sticker packets with a Randy or a
That
Dandy
is awesome.
Savage partner in crime. And behind the partner in crime is a Murder Church sticker. So currently that's what is up for grabs on the wheel. So if you guys get on that son of a bitch, we'll start spinning. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're not following Mo, everyone in here probably is. I've had Mo on here a few times. Her stuff is down below. Click on her. Make sure you're following her. She's killing it right now, dude. She's been doing Karen Reed. I saw you this morning live. You had like 70 people in there. You're fucking doing awesome. You're killing this game.
Well, and I also do 8 a.m.s. I do a headlines, true crimes, and all the absurd on the internets.
I do, and I like dude. That's actually why I fuck with you, because you do lots of stuff. Like I like that you
Well,
are all over
that
the
and
place.
I have Lord Chippy. So
Yes.
every morning, we usually find 3 more people to send to my anthropomorphic wood chipper.
Yeah, and if you're unfamiliar with Lord Chippy, you've got to tune in because the fuck faces that we see in this genre in true crime that comes down the path of doing shitty things, they end up in Lord Chippy. So you're gonna want to tune in to see exactly what that is. But yeah, man, yeah, you're doing amazing things. Actually, you're killing it.
Thanks. My kids are like, but you still haven't met Mr. Beast, and I was like, I don't do the same kind of things they do.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
but he
that's
has Squid Game. Have you made your own Squid Game? And I was like, I made a sock puppet for a trial once.
dude. They need to recognize. Yeah, you're doing, dude. It's so hard to do this, like, and to
Well,
grow and properly do it. You're actually doing it properly. Like you're doing all the right things. Like it's fucking cool.
I'm trying, but let's get people over to Kick so they can go over.
We're
I
gonna
don't.
do that right now, and right there,
Thank
boom.
you
Thank
so
you so much.
much.
Missy just subbed up for you, so fuck yeah. Again,
And
thank you guys.
tomorrow,
Go ahead.
I am doing, well, I know it's at 3 the same time, but always on replay. If you like Mystery Science Theater, if you like true crime, we do Legal Shenanigans Theater, Veilhammer and myself. And tomorrow is Don't Shout for Me, Your Honor. Lori Vallow, telling the judge not to yell at her.
I saw that being talked about. I didn't watch any of that either. My buddy Joe Schmo's been covering the fuck out of that. He's actually in the courtroom, actually.
Oh, dear God, to be that
Psycho
close to
bitch.
that much crazy.
Dude, out of her fucking mind. Like, yeah, she makes your blood boil. Like that's what she does. She gets you. She
Yeah.
gets you ready to fight. Quite frankly,
You don't have to yell at me. Man,
all I
I want to
do.
backhand you. Like, of all of the time Will Smith could come and, lay down some justice.
Dude, he just pops out of the side. Boom!
Well, look,
Slaps
when
the
she
piss out
was
of her.
trying to say she was a good mom and talked about her kids, I mean, of all the time Will Smith is just not available.
Yeah. Come on, Will. You need to use that energy for good, dude. Shit. Yeah,
Look,
like
it would keep you away from Jada.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, who's a complete piece of shit. Like, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I weirdly feel bad for Will Smith, but also kind of hate him at the same time because he's a fucking moron. Clearly, like
Yeah.
it's weird. It's a weird energy from that whole camp, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because I get clips of her talking about shit, and he's literally sitting there looking like just a fucking lump on a log while she's saying, "Yeah, fuck this guy or did this," and he's what the.
Yeah.
And then it's obviously
Sir,
fucked his
it's
world
called
up.
Leave. It's
Yes.
called
Yes. Why are you,
leave.
dude? You are a gazillionaire. You have all the money in the world.
Yes.
Go. Like, it's not worth it.
Like a bunch of genlennial women would be like, "Welcome to what is it? Welcome to America, 4th of July." Just say that line and
Yeah, dude. Yeah. All right,
or
everybody. Let's
stay
do it.
with that cunt. I mean, it's your choice. Have fun with that, sir.
That's my favorite word, cunt.
I know,
Ladies
it's
and
my
gentlemen, we're going right now. Kick.com/publiclybuzz. We're going to go watch a little bit of Jason. Thank you all so much for coming in here. I really appreciate it. The next time you will see me will most likely be Sunday morning for Murder Church. Otherwise, hold on. Let me make sure I got the ending here ready to go. And we're going to Kick right now. I will see you guys in about 3 minutes. Let's go.
This first, nothing to see here, please.